Like I said, I'm not going to be arsey with you. I don't bully women, but we are in a public place.
Can I ask you not to film me?
Sorry.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Auditing Yorkshire. I'm down in Peterborough still, and I'm just at Mcormack. So we've got, what I've noticed right off at bat is automatic gates, which is good. So they'll shut when this HGV goes. Gates padlocked, which is good. That stops people going in. That prohibits people's access from this gate. We've got a chain on there with a padlock. That's locked. That's good to see. An audible alert with a red flashing light, just to let you know these gates are shutting. So if you're deaf, you can see it. If you're blind, you can hear it. No parking at any time. This area must be kept clear. That's going to shut. There we go. So I've got another chain on here with another padlock, which is locked. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Right, so just picking it back up. So the side of a building. So here, apart from grass, needing cutting, we've got trees. So we don't have a fence. We've got trees, so you can just walk straight on the site. That's not very good, it's not very secure. Judging by the look of all the cars, it looks like it's reverse parking only. Got entrance down there. I don't have a zoom camera at the moment because after the Doncaster video I've stopped recording on my phone, so I'm on my GoPro at the minute. I have just last night just ordered a new zoom camera, guys, a Panasonic one that will be here today. So the day this video's made, it's the day my new camera will be here.
And she proceeded to phone the police, and the police said that he's allowed to fly his drone. He's allowed to be here to fly his drone.
Open to public.
He doesn't have to be on site, but he's allowed to fly his drone. Obviously, we're going a bit deeper than what DJ did. DJ's staying out there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Should we just stay here then and see if anyone comes out?
I'm getting the architecture as well.
Yeah. So it kind of looks like an Haribo factory.
I think it's
I think it looks like an Haribo factory.
I think it's frozen food.
Frozen foods?
I think so. I kind of recognise the symbol.
Yeah.
Maybe wrong.
So we've got sign down there for deliveries and reception and visitors. Got a Chris Hater van coming in. Come all the way from Oxford. Oxford's not too far away from here, I don't think. Look at this. This reminds me of like a trench, like a World War II trench. Sandbags. He's banking it up, obviously. We've got a fence going around it, but don't you think that looks like a trench?
Might be getting some comeback now, guys.
That is crazy.
What was that? Comeback?
Yeah. So, them vehicles there all obviously going round to the back. So for someone coming now, guys, she's got a radio, she's got a lanyard, she probably thinks she's important, she's going to tell us to go away, we can't film, we can't record, when again, just as a little social experiment, we've not gone on to site, we've stayed away from site.
Yes, politely decline as well, darling.
Are you security? Yeah. All right, darling. Obviously, I'm not going to start being funny with you, because I don't pick on females. But we are in a public place.
I understand that you are, but like obviously the company policy is not to be filmed.
Yeah, we don't work for them, or do we? So
We don't stand under the company.
we're just members of public, darling.
I know.
Like I said, I'm not going to be arsey with you. I don't bully women, but we are in a public place.
Can I ask you not to film me?
Sorry?
Would that be alright?
Did I?
Well, unfortunately, because you've come out to us and we're filming, my camera's always on.
Just can I ask what you're doing?
Filming. Just filming.
You are?
We've just been filming in the area.
Okay.
So just multiple different businesses.
Is it fish and chips having the day down there? Looks like fish and chips.
Mcormack, is it? He seems to think this is a frozen company. Is he wrong? Is it not? What do they do here? Can you tell me?
I can tell you what they do.
I mean, I could quite easily just look online.
Yeah.
They manufacture.
A what?
They just create that.
Oh, confectionery.
It's for like McDonald's, so you know the sauces and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Yeah, I remember somebody.
So we found, I know someone who's been to McDonald's head office, so we've been to a McDonald's sauce factory.
Yeah.
That's the way I can say that, can't I?
What's in their secret sauce then? Go on.
I don't know.
But do you do like Burger King and other places?
Yeah, of course they do. They do different things.
All kinds of different fast food chains. Right.
It's just for safety purposes. All it is like if there's terrorists or anything. So if you upload it.
If there is terrorists here, then you're absolutely screwed, because there's no security at all. This is what we're looking at as well.
Yeah, this is.
This is the reason why I've deliberately not come down there. I've deliberately not come onto site.
Technically you're on site because it's past the.
It's just our job
line
to find out what peer they're doing.
But technically,
if whatever you're doing,
there's no boundary, because there's no.
The boundary is technically the public pathway.
Yeah, but right.
I'm being polite.
No, I'm going to be polite. So
the public pathway is your entitlement.
Right.
So once you go past that.
but there's no signs, there's no gates.
Yeah, that's fine.
So basically, right, under Section 33, hear me out, of the Criminal Justice Act 1972, there's an implied. I'm not pointing my camera at you now. So there's an implied right of access from the public footpath onto this premises. If there's no gates and barriers, so technically we could come in. We could come in. We could start walking round site. We can only walk to where the areas are publicly accessible. So unless we had business or we came to talk to you, we won't come in reception. We won't go past into any loading bays or out like that. Obviously, we stick to health and safety and stuff. But anywhere what's publicly accessible is deemed as a public area, unless you put a boundary up, i.e., a gate, a fence, something stopping us coming in.
Yeah.
You know, like Urban's got next door.
Yeah, of course.
Fence and a gate, that's perfect. Now, I've done a bit of a social experiment today. Normally, I do come down and start walking around these premises, but I've just had to do with security guard next door, and we didn't go in. And I thought, right, I'm going to try it same at the next place, not go in and see if they come out. And obviously, you guys have come out.
Yeah.
If you're doing your job, and we're not criticising.
And he kept saying, not allowed, not allowed, not allowed, not allowed. But we are allowed.
Well, technically,
what makes
by law, you are allowed.
Yeah.
But obviously, for for safety reasons, they ask you not to.
What safety reasons? I don't
Well,
understand
it's for
it.
their protection, I guess. Like, say you could be anyone. You could literally
unfortunately,
upload it on the internet, and then say if there was a terrorist or whatever, they could then look at that and say, oh, that's the map.
Yeah, but same with Google plane.
I'll tell you
same
what.
with Google car.
If I look at this video, all we're going to see is front of factory.
Yeah,
But you know, Google.
We just have to follow what they're saying.
But Google Maps, obviously, is for street view. You know, I mean, we do this because we're independent journalists. You know, we have YouTube channels and stuff. You're being right with me, so I'm going to be right with you. And you work for Mighty, don't you?
Yeah.
Most polite person, security woman, security officer
I've been doing it a long time.
I've ever met. Everybody I've always met at Mighty, apart from one bloke over the last 2 years, has been absolute, complete and utter sausages.
Yeah.
There's one bloke at Doncaster. Does he work for Mighty?
Yeah.
And obviously you too. So I've only ever met 3 guards at Mighty who's been sound with us. Remember Donny guy?
Yeah.
And these two. Mighty.
Mighty security?
Mighty.
No way.
Yeah.
Why did you kick me off and trying to beat me up?
Because to be fair, I've worked in different security companies and I've worked for the police as well, so
well, you should come on. You should know then.
I have a different sort of way of speaking to people, I guess. We asked, like, obviously, once we've asked you, we'll have to obviously take it further, but I'd rather not have to take it further.
You don't have to take it further. We're not going to come in.
It's not you guys, it's obviously like the procedure and everything like that. If I wasn't to do my job properly, then obviously then it falls.
Well, I'll be honest with you, darling,
I'll tell
right?
you the best procedure to deal with anybody trying to come on site with cameras.
Best way to deal with it.
Just tell them the borderline of the thing and say, borderline of your premises, and say, I do revoke your implied rights of access.
And then walk off.
And that's it.
I'm in.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
And then if we
revoke
come
your
on,
implied rights
it
of
can be
access.
classed as
Our
aggravated
land
trespass.
ends here. I'm not going to
Yeah, but the thing is,
speak.
even if I rang the police,
Police
it's
what
just wasting the police time.
Exactly.
Because they've got better
Right.
things to
Thank
do.
you. Well,
The last woman that was videoed here, literally funny off this corner, this
Yeah.
spot.
I know who it is, yeah.
Yeah.
She rang the police and got told by a call handler it was perfectly legal what the guy was doing.
Yeah.
That's fine, I'm not going to do it.
Have you seen the video then?
Yes.
And it's in public domain. You know it with DJ Audits what came down here, don't you?
So,
But all I ask is,
night.
like, obviously, I can
Don't
do my
say
job
that.
and ask you guys not to do it. If you say no, then there's nothing further that I can actually do.
no, all you can do is just report it to your
To be
home.
fair, we're going to go anywhere. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, if you're going to be here, I'm going to politely ask if you do fly a drone, can it not be directly over the building? in case
I've already
of
flown it.
functions?
I've already been round building.
It's just a kind ask.
mean it's
that's
actually
all.
flying.
It's alright. I've already been round it, and I bet no one even heard it, did they?
I don't think you can hear a drone.
Yeah, because we're about 80 metres, mate. You've got a big pond round back, haven't you?
Could you not have pictured an actual
not
makeup
massive
then,
on
like, when you're
drones, I
filming?
Oh, you look beautiful. Don't be daft.
I've got to be able to fly one myself. I've never handled
Yeah.
one before.
Well, I'm fully insured. I'm
No,
fully
that's absolutely
licensed.
fine. Yeah, that's just it. Literally, I'm just passing on a message.
Yeah, I've already
as
done it.
That's fine.
From the zebra crossing onwards, apparently is the private bit. So anything from there onwards is the public bit.
Yeah,
So you
that's
can-
right.
And that's
Yeah.
and that's
If you
all
wanna
I'm
enjoy
going to
it.
give to you guys.
Yeah, the only
So
thing I
what
wanna reply to
my
that
friend
is
said
fully
is
insured, fully licensed for
he
the
slept with
drone.
DJ Audits last
if
night.
anything does happen,
My friend
obviously
here.
legally
No, who's
speaking,
DJ
because I am
Audits?
DJ Audits, the guy who came here with your colleague, right? Police on.
details. One for
No,
me to
we
be
all
able to
we,
start going back.
we all went to London
So
yesterday.
is this why you're doing it?
Ended up saying it to mates.
Going
This is
down
why
the
we've come to see what
You'd
kind
have
of
to go
reaction
for
we
a
get.
as well.
Oh, okay.
So I'd have to prove to it.
But I didn't
Well,
know
you
he.
can go back to him and be like,
I didn't know he'd
actually-
filmed. To be fair, I didn't know he'd filmed this one until walking down because he told me. But yeah, the guy up at Littlebury Sausage as well. He rung 999
Just to let you know.
and said there's people on my site. But it's like I said to him, right? Technically, you're not trespassing, so we can come in here. If you don't come out, we can come in. We can walk around. We're not trespassing. We're only trespassing when someone comes out and tells us we're trespassing and
Yeah,
asks
that's
us to
what I
leave.
was saying to you,
That's
innit?
when we're
Yeah.
trespassing.
Unless
You,
you've got signs up stating.
you two have been absolutely fantastic. The only gripe, the only gripe I've got with you,
Many things in the past over.
and I'm not going to bust your balls too badly over it, mate, but the only gripe I've got with you is, and I know you're going to laugh and say, well, you're recording, you haven't told us you're recording.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. Yes, I didn't tell you I was.
That's the only gripe I've got with you. Obviously, you know about
I'm not going to.
you know about GDPR and ICO and data subjects and data
handlers
handlers and all that stuff. Yeah,
I'm
there you
recording
go.
you for your safety and mine. And
Thank
all
you.
that. I didn't do that.
No.
Would I be able to get a name or reference number to be able to request that footage?
my
under
name?
GDPR? Yeah, either your name or a reference number where I can request that footage under
You probably have to
GDPR.
go through
I'm not
permission.
going to request it. I don't like looking at myself.
They haven't told us any reference number that we can go through now. You can.
You'd have to
request it
email
through the
company.
because it will just get saved onto their network.
Okay, could I have your name to be
You
able
can
to?
give. Yes, you can. My name's Stephen Killer.
No, cheers.
And obviously just tell them the dates. The
That's
time.
good because a lot of people won't do that.
Well, listen, fella.
It's time stamped on the video anyway, so I'll be able.
I can't
I
speak.
didn't hear what you
I
said.
can't speak for these two, but I'm gonna audio drop your name.
Security guards won't
Yeah.
give details.
Then, you know,
I don't just.
I'm gonna like when you just told me your name. I'm not gonna put your name in video.
When it goes
Take that out.
When you came up, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You can't see my name, can you?
No. And if I did,
But it's going to be a good highlight for you because you're going to look
if you were
super.
funny with me, put it up.
Unfortunately, yeah. It's, you know.
It's not the first time I've been captured. Even the Daily Mirror's captured.
It's like him next door. You can't record. I said, hang on a minute, mate. I'm at Buckingham Palace yesterday, and they won't say you can't record.
One thing that you get
Oh,
off
if I
they
see
don't, especially if they're new into the industry, they don't fully know.
It's because we've been in the game.
We're just idiots.
It's not always their fault. Sometimes it's just ignorant. They don't get taught it.
Do you know what it is?
No,
I've
it's
always
not.
said this as well. I've always said it's a training.
Oh, right, okay.
It is training.
When I done my SAA license
Yeah, of
about
course.
6 years ago,
But
I
I've
think it
always
was,
managed to talk to people. I've always
5 or
been able
6
to be
years
at a
ago,
manner
it was
that I can
literally
actually
sat
get
in a
people to
room,
move better
scribbled down a load
than
of
people
information on a
Women generally have that effect on blokes anyway, because it's like, you know, every time I see a woman security guard, right, I'm not going to lie to you, I can be a bit of a dick sometimes, and I can start like, you know, I'll try and push the boundaries to see, like I might have pushed the boundaries with him to see if he remained professional, and if he remained professional then I bring it down a bit and say well done for staying professional. But when I saw you and when I see women I think shit, I can't be like that with them.
You can't be nasty.
I can't be nasty to them. I'm not a bully. I can't bully women.
There's no need. Like,
Use your
I
security
just think
powers, your
like,
essence.
I mean, I don't bully blokes. I might just be a bit more assertive, but I can't do that with a woman.
No.
It's a bad look, isn't it?
You know, etc. like that.
But you've
I'm
been,
gonna get back in a minute.
you've been very nice anyway.
Yeah, they don't treat you any other. They just go, here, here's a slideshow, here, here's your badge, cough.
Get yourself a body cam.
I was meant to, but obviously I got told like, oh, there's people recording, so obviously that's like trying to weigh out the
Yeah.
options of what's more important. So.
But I have got, and everyone knows this anyway, I don't mind saying this on camera, I've got 12 years security background in retail, cash in transits, all kinds of stuff. You know, commercial. You guys have been absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
Right? Absolutely 10 out of 10. Spot on. So you should
Thank
be
you.
you should give yourself a pat on back. And I'm not patronising you, right? I'm being serious. You've been spot on. We deal with a lot of numpties in security game, a lot of them, and you guys have been perfect.
Well, on that note,
Well, nearly perfect.
I'll leave you to it, lads.
Don't forget about the telling people you're recording, and then it will be perfect.
I bet be a 9 out of 10.
Like I said, we're gonna go now anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Our
you
job
very
is
much.
done.
Have a good day, lads.
Cheers,
See you
mate.
later. Thank you.
So there we are, guys. Told us anything around the zebra crossing, obviously we need to use this pathway.
Yes, technically, I think the boundary is.
So, you said beyond the zebra crossing.
Well, no, it's not, because this is a public footpath.
Yeah.
This is,
I think he meant from the start of the
Yeah.
zebra crossing
so
onwards.
technically, the boundary is.
Yeah.
this line.
That's the line.
But again, I'm not going to repeat myself, but yeah, they were very professional. I can't believe they work for Mitre. Cannot believe it. A big shout out to not the company, but to them two for putting the company in such a good light. Got Sarson's vinegar van down there, but yeah, McDonald's sauces, KFC, all fast food, Burger Kings, and all that stuff. So this is one of the DCs where it's all prepped and shipped out. But if you enjoyed that video, guys, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Bye for now.
If you want to see drone footage.